April 22, 2025. A quiet valley in Kashmir turned into the epicenter of a crisis that's now gripping all of South Asia. A terrorist attack in Baisaran Valley claimed the lives of 26 civilians, mostly tourists. The group behind it? The Resistance Front, linked to Lashkar-e-Taiba, operating out of Pakistan. India's response was immediate and severe. Treaties suspended, borders closed, diplomats expelled. Pakistan denied involvement, but closed its airspace to Indian aircraft. Both nations put their air forces on high alert. Skirmishes flared at the line of control. So what happens if this goes full scale? Today, we break down the air power behind both India and Pakistan, and what it could mean if the conflict turns kinetic. Let's start with the Indian Air Force. With over 700 combat aircraft, India operates one of the largest tactical air forces on the planet. The backbone? The Su-30 MKI, a Russian-Indian hybrid beast with thrust vectoring engines, Israeli jammers, and Indian brains in the cockpit. Right now, they're upgrading to Super Sukhoi standards, new radar, new weapons, and the ability to fire India's Astra Mk2 missiles. Oh, and did we mention these jets carry BrahMos cruise missiles that fly at nearly 3 times the speed of sound? Then there's the Rafale, sleek, deadly, and packing the Meteor missile. That thing's no joke. Targets beyond 60 kilometers are in serious trouble. It also carries Scalp stealth cruise missiles to hit deep behind enemy lines. Add to that India's upgraded Mirages, MiG-29S Jaguars, and of course the indigenous Tejas, with a modern Mk1A version rolling out in 2025. Support matters too. C-17S for airlift, IL-78S, and even a leased KC-135 for refueling. AWACS like Falcon and Netra give India an edge in battlefield awareness. And on the ground? SAM systems like Barak 8, Akash NG, and Project Kusha are building a modern shield over Indian skies. Now, let's talk about Pakistan. Their fighter count's smaller, about 450 jets, but they've shaped a force around agility, tech upgrades, and speed of response. Their front line, the JF-17 Thunder, co-built with China, cheap to maintain, and now upgraded with AESA radar and long-range PL-15 missiles. The real jewel, though, their F-16S, about 7580 in service. Fully upgraded with AMRAMs, JDAMs, and sniper targeting pods, these jets still pack a punch. And here's the new kid on the block, the J-10C Agile, loaded with sensor fusion and armed with the same deadly PL-15S. It's Pakistan's bet for air superiority in the next big fight. AWACS, check. Tankers? Fewer than India's, but enough for quick surgical missions. Pakistan also fields Ra'ad air-launched cruise missiles, slower than BrahMos, but enough to rattle nerves. And then there are drones. The Shahpar 3, locally built, long endurance, and now combat capable. Pakistan is doubling down on unmanned force multipliers. So, who has the upper hand? Well, it depends on strategy, geography, politics, and of course, timing. India holds the advantage in numbers, depth, and infrastructure. Pakistan, on the other hand, counters with integration, asymmetric reach, and rapid mobility. Both air forces are now on high alert. The stakes? Nothing less than regional stability and global attention. If you found this breakdown insightful, hit like, subscribe, and drop your take in the comments. Who do you think has the edge if conflict breaks out? And remember, air power isn't just about jets. It's about deterrence, decision-making, and the high-speed chess game happening in the skies. This is South Defense, breaking down power, conflict, and strategy like no one else. See you in the next video.